Leander, Texas is one of the top cities in the U.S. to move to and has been on the list for best suburb to move to, the best city to raise a family, and the fastest growing city. Before you make that move, let's talk about the pros and the cons of living in this booming city. Hey y'all, Angie Ufomata here, Realtor in the beautiful Austin area. We are talking about what you need to know, the good and the bad, before moving to Leander, Texas. Let's get into it. Leander is located northwest of Austin along US 183 and touches the cities of Cedar Park, Liberty Hill, and Georgetown. I'm going to butter you up first and talk about the reasons that many people are choosing to call Leander home. One of the things that makes this city attractive is my favorite reason: commercial development growth. You've heard me say this in my other videos, but I follow and pay special attention to the commercial development projects that are happening in and around the Austin area. It speaks volumes when developers, major companies, and city officials have a plan to create spaces that will enhance its surroundings. So what plans does Leander have? Let's start with Northline. This project will be Leander's new downtown district. It is at the intersection of Highway 183 and Toll 183A and is a short walking distance to the Metro Rail at Leander Station. In fact, this is how the name Northline came about. There will be 116 acres of downtown space, which will include apartments and townhomes, planned retail, office, and hotel spaces. There will be community amenities that will bring residents and visitors together to include a town square, parks, playscapes, trails, and civic spaces. This mixed-use urban village will be the heart of Leander and will have something that everyone, young and mature alike, will enjoy. The second development is a cool project, Leander Springs. Literally, it will be a place to cool off. This is a $1 billion mixed-use project that will feature a 4-acre lagoon located on the southwest corner of RM 2243 and 183 Tollway. Are you excited yet? You are going to need a place to cool down in the Texas heat, and this is the place to do it. You'll be able to swim, paddleboard, kayak, or just relax on the side under a cabana. Within 10.5 acres, there are plans for a hotel that will have up to 450 rooms, a conference center, restaurants with outdoor space to enjoy live music, an amphitheater, shops, and offices. Want to live near here? Well, they've got you covered with plans for up to 1,600 apartments. This beach resort lifestyle will have a major attraction for the city. The other nice thing about Leander Springs is the location, which is not far from the rail line. So if you live downtown, you can take a day trip on the rail without fighting traffic. What draws folks into Leander is the proximity to things to do and other amenities. If you like outdoor living, you want to check out these local favorites like Lakewood Park. It opened in 2020 and is one of the newest parks in Leander. This 120-acre outdoor playground has a splash pad, playground, kayak canoe launch, basketball courts, a skate park, ping pong, yard games, trails, pavilions, shaded areas, picnic spaces, and a whole lot more. Another favorite when it comes to parks is Belzo Park. This 16-acre park has a basketball court, soccer field, swimming pool, picnic tables, barbecue grill, amphitheater, a splash pad, which features water guns and buckets that spill over. It is fully enclosed, which is great for keeping an eye out on the littles. For the adventurous spirit, there is Waterloo Adventures, which features a floating park, trail of trains, the public library, and just beyond the city limits, there is even more. Speaking of nearby amenities, all of the shopping and restaurants are really close by in neighboring Cedar Park. Another pro of living in Leander is the schools. As a former teacher, I know how important it is for families to find the right environment for their children. Leander ISD has some exceptional schools that are highly rated. For the 2021 school year, the Texas Education Agency gave Leander ISD an accountability rating of a B, which is pretty good for a district serving more than 42,000 students. Just a heads up, district and campus accountability ratings were not assigned for the 2020-2021 school year. Leander ISD offers advanced academic programs, from advanced pathway offerings beginning at the elementary and middle school campuses to advanced placement courses and international baccalaureate classes at the high school level. Let's talk about housing, because that's what I do for a living, and I know you all want to know about it. If you like newer homes and new construction homes, Leander has so many options for you. I get a lot of calls and text messages from folks relocating looking for new homes. There are plenty of advantages to having a new home. You'll be the first one to be living in the home. You don't have to worry about the maintenance that may come with a resale home. You'll be new in the neighborhood just like everybody else will be, which means that there's more opportunities for some neighborly relations. There are many new home developments throughout Leander, from master plan communities like Parkside On The River, which is a new addition that features a heated pool, river trails, amenity center, covered pavilion, a pickleball court, and more. There are also exclusively solar communities like Devine Lake. Every home has built-in solar panels here. The amenities in this neighborhood include a pool, trails, a playground, and a lake pond. You also have communities with hill country views that are super beautiful, like Travisso. Not only will you be impressed by the breathtaking views, you'll enjoy 355 acres of open space and trail systems. The award-winning amenity center in this community will wow you. It will include a swimming pool, a fitness spa, golf courses, and biking trails. Well, Angie, how much is all this gonna cost me? Well, up next are the cons of living in Leander, and the price point is definitely a con. So let's take a look at what makes Leander not so great. Housing costs have seen a dramatic increase. In July of 2022, the median home price for new and existing homes was $569,455, which was an 18.8% increase year over year. Higher home prices come with a big adjustment with how far your dollar will stretch and what you can get in terms of home features. I have had so many conversations with my clients about what their goals are, their wants and needs in a home, and we have had to get creative and adopt a spirit of flexibility when it comes to those goals. So what do? You strategize and look at the big picture of what value owning real estate will bring to you individually and for your family or future family. That may be that you have to introduce existing homes into your search and be okay with a little fixing, whether that's cosmetic or full renovations. So if you're thinking about that and you know that you need to re-strategize, we can chat about that. To add to housing costs, you'll want to be mindful of the property taxes, especially in newer construction communities. This can turn an affordable home to an unaffordable home quickly. There are neighborhoods where the property tax rate are as high as 3%, which is really high. Daily amenities are slim pickings in Leander. Now, earlier I mentioned that the proximity was a pro, and for good reason. Leander's daily amenities are not as robust as, let's say, Cedar Park, which is why most of Leander's residents make the drive, which is not that far really. Cedar Park has everything that you can imagine, from Costco, Target, to Hobby Lobby. With all of the growth happening in Leander, it is still far behind where their neighbors are, of places like Georgetown and Round Rock and Cedar Park. But at least things are happening in the commercial space arena, but not completed just yet. This lack of having a central hub for residents as a go-to has made the city plan a different type of future for the city overall, which is why you see so many commercial developments sprouting up everywhere. This leads me to talk about the lack of shopping and restaurants department. Don't get me wrong, Leander has some cute shops that can be found at the Leander Marketplace and some awesome local restaurants like the Thirsty Chicken. You're curious about this one, right? Well, I will tell you that you can pick up wings and daiquiris and the locals love it. And you have Shark's Burgers, where you can get attacked by its deliciousness. Did y'all get that? Get attacked by its deliciousness? But there's not many to choose from when compared to other surrounding cities. So if you like food like I do and you love a full experience, you'll be disappointed at the lack of selections. And you'll find yourself, much like myself, heading to downtown Austin or the Domain to fulfill your foodie dreams. This last con has and is affecting the city of Leander currently, which is the water systems. Residents have battled water system issues for a while. And if you ask some of the residents, this has always been a problem in the area. The number of boil notices that the city has had and it's issued in the last 12 months or more has many residents completely frustrated and downright angry, which completely and totally makes sense and is understandable when your water bill is super high and you've received no water. Recently, the cause has been figured out. Why it took so long, I'm not quite sure. Brushy Creek Regional Utility Authority's water line is leaking millions of gallons of water per day into Lake Travis, which is a violation of the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality permit limitations. Now that the problem has been identified and has been determined, it is time for the city to implement a plan to fix the issue. Definitely keep an eye on that as you're thinking about moving to the area. Here's what you are investing in when it comes to selecting Leander as your home. You are investing in the city of Leander's future. This place has grown so much in terms of population growth, culture, housing, and commercial projects, but it is very much a small town vibe still. So if you are okay with waiting for the city to become an urban suburb, I think you'll find it worth it. Did I miss some of your pros and cons of living in Leander? Let me know down in the comments. Hey, are you looking to make a move to the Austin area and you don't yet have a real estate professional? I'd love to be the one to help you. Found this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.